An estimated 4 million Syrian refugees are in Turkey now, having fled the long-running conflict in their country. Now, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan says his government will return 1 million refugees to Syria voluntarily, with promises to build 100,000 homes, which he says offers them a chance of a new life. The Syrians would return to an area under the control of the Turkish military and Syrian rebels, outside the grasp of Damascus forces. But refugee groups warn there is little security anywhere in Syria.
We have arbitrary detentions, we have forced disappearances, we have unlawful killings, we have lack of security in general when there are assassinations, when people leaving their house not knowing if they could ever come back. And this is something that's repeated everywhere in Syria, regardless of who is the party that's in control.
Erdogan is under pressure to start returning the millions of refugees in Turkey, given what pollsters suggest is growing public animosity.
The 61% that agrees, or definitely agrees with the fact that a more tougher stance should be taken towards Syrian refugees, stems directly from the negative news that we are seeing that connects Syrian refugees with crime. And on the back of this economic downturn, I think the Syrian refugee or the refugee issue becomes a more heated issue where emotions tend to get out of hand.
Last year, angry mobs attacked a district in the capital, Ankara, where many Syrian refugees live. A video depicting a dystopian Turkey where Arabs run the country has gone viral. Social media is awash with anti-refugee sentiments. Ahead of next year's presidential elections, most opposition parties are calling for the return of refugees.
It will be certainly one of the main issues in the political campaigns for the elections. And this is one of the weakest points of the government, together with the economic crisis, of course. But the opposition parties will use it a lot.
Turkish security forces are now routinely rounding up and deporting those they claim are illegal migrants. At the same time, refugees face increasing restrictions to encourage them to return to Syria. But some analysts warn such pressure could lead to another refugee exodus to Europe.
If they feel that they are left between a rock and a hard place, and especially knowing that they do not want to go back to Syria, moving westward might be the only option available for Syrians to live in a place where they can actually have some sort of prosperity and safety.
With millions of Syrians trapped in what is becoming a toxic political atmosphere in Turkey as elections approach, many see the lure of Europe, where their welcome is not guaranteed, as possibly their only way out. Dorian Jones, VOA News, Istanbul.